Routines are like your personal assistants in DataStage. They handle repetitive tasks so you don't have to. They make data processing smoother and more efficient. Plus, they're customizable so you can tweak them to fit your exact needs. Whether before, after, or within transformations, routines work across different stages to streamline your workflow. Let's dive deeper and explore what they can do. Hi everyone, I am Catherine Scott, and for over 12 years, I have helped businesses like yours harness the power of ERP systems to unlock their full potential. Today, I want to walk you through how our solution doesn't just meet your needs, it anticipates them. Think of it as your business nervous system, intelligent, responsive, and always working for you. Let's dive into the technical magic behind it, because when you understand how it works, you'll see exactly why it's a game changer. Think of routines as mini robots programmed to do repetitive tasks for you. In DataStage, routines automate operations to save time and reduce errors. You can use predefined ones or write your own. They can be executed within jobs or separately, depending on what you need. In short, they're the secret sauce to making DataStage smarter and more efficient. Routines aren't just a one-size-fits-all deal. Transform functions help modify data on the fly, while before/after subroutines handle processes at the job level. If you need something more advanced, custom universe functions step in for specialized tasks. And let's not forget ActiveXOL functions. They help DataStage talk to external applications. Each type has its own role, so knowing when to use which is key. Creating a routine in DataStage is pretty straightforward. First, you open the routine editor. Then you define the logic using programming constructs. Think of else statements and loops. Once you're satisfied, save and compile it for execution. But don't just toss it into your jobs immediately. Testing is crucial. A small typo can turn your routine from a lifesaver into a headache. Need to tweak an existing routine? No problem. Head to the routine editor to view and modify it. But be cautious, changes can impact existing jobs, so always review before deploying updates. If you want to play it safe, consider using version control to keep track of modifications. After all, you don't want to break a working process by accident. Alright, let's talk about copying and renaming routines. Sounds simple, right? But trust me, improper naming can lead to chaos. Keep a consistent format so everyone understands it. Versioning is your best friend, never lose track of updates. And please, no unnecessary duplicates, we don't need extra baggage. Finally, document those changes unless you enjoy the thrill of unexpected surprises. Compiling a routine is like preparing a meal. If you miss a step, you might end up with something inedible. Start by checking for syntax errors. Think of it as making sure your ingredients aren't expired. Optimize performance because nobody likes waiting forever. Dependencies. They need to be in place just like the right spices. And finally, validate execution because nobody wants a dish or code that falls apart. Testing routines is like being a detective. Spot the errors before they ruin everything. First, build different test cases to challenge your routine. Then compare expected results with actual ones, just like checking if your GPS is leading you to the right place. Error messages. Decode them, they are clues, not annoyances. And finally, refine based on feedback, because iteration is the secret to perfection. Using routines in jobs is where things get serious. They need to fit seamlessly into workflows, no rogue elements. Ensure they meet job requirements, because a routine that doesn't do its job is like a GPS that sends you into a lake. Monitor execution, because the last thing you need is a malfunction mid-operation. And always handle exceptions proactively. Think of it as carrying an umbrella before it rains. Best practices exist for a reason, to save us from future headaches. Stick to structured coding conventions. Random coding is like scribbling notes nobody can read. Keep routines modular, trust me, future you will thank you for making them reusable. Document the logic because memory fails even the best of us. And keep optimizing, just like fine-tuning a recipe until it's perfect. Errors happen, it's a fact of life. First, spot those syntax mistakes because even a tiny typo can break everything. Use logs and error messages wisely. They're not there to annoy you, they are your helpers. Implement fail-safes for critical routines. Think of them as seat belts. And use systematic troubleshooting because wild guessing won't get you far. And that's a wrap. We covered naming, compiling, testing, integration, best practices, and debugging. The key takeaway: structured routines make life easier. Debugging is not the enemy, it's how you refine greatness. Optimization ensures efficiency. And above all, keep learning because the best developers never stop improving. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.